things are so for so many people that we talked about last time, that people can't afford a house. The average millennial is 35 years old. They can't afford a house. They're not having kids. I mean, the rate of having kids is plummeting. The number of people who are not living in their own place, i.e. they have to share a place. All of that stuff is just showing how stressed people are. And asking them to save and make 10% returns on the S&P 500 for the next 20 years just ain't going to cut it. But the banana zone is that point that it becomes emotional, because you really can make a difference to your financial situation just by doing nothing. It's one of those rare moments. I was speaking to Stephen Bartlett about this. I'm like, some people, if they get this right, they start with enough capital, there's no point even starting a business when you're investing in crypto. You can literally not do any of the shit that you and I do. You could just buy some tokens and go traveling for 5-10 years and come back rich.
The crypto market is on the brink of explosive growth, with parabolic gains just around the corner. That's the bold prediction from Raoul Pal, CEO of RealVision and a seasoned macro investor. In his latest interview, Pal shared thrilling insights about crypto's future, highlighting what he calls the banana zone, a once-in-a-lifetime macro opportunity. While acknowledging the risks of meme coins, he emphasized their potential for younger investors to achieve extraordinary returns. According to Pal, the current blend of market conditions, innovative blockchain projects, and the evolving culture around these assets is creating a rare window for massive profits. Stay tuned until the end of the video as Raoul Pal unveils strategies to maximize your earnings during this unique period.
Hi guys, hope to see you guys at Dubai Token 2049. We have exclusive 10% off the limited super early bird tickets. Click the link below. This pass will grant you access to speaking sessions, networking app, exhibition hall, daily networking drinks, and also included breakfast, lunch, and coffee breaks, all included the package. I love to see everyone there. Peace out.
I don't think anything's changed. I produced a huge piece of research in Global Macro Investor this month, my research service, and everything points to the same thing. Liquidity is coming. Now, you can see it in the stock market. The Nasdaq's going up, but crypto's been heavy, and I don't know for what particular reason it's been heavy. I mean, are we going to have to wait until the election? Maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. For some reason, it's heavier than other assets, but nothing in my work suggests otherwise. On the asset management side, on Exponential Age Asset Management, XPAM, we hear the same thing, and I hear it from everybody I speak to, is people are waiting for price to go up before they come back in. So in this weird world where price is flat, that doesn't bring anybody in. So something has to change. Stock market's going up, tech stocks are going up, liquidity's going up, China's starting to print money, the US are cutting rates. I mean, what more do you need? So it's a matter probably of just patience. The scarcity is not the tokens, the scarcity is the attention. There's only a limited amount of attention. There's 500 million active crypto wallets of how many active people in crypto, how many active people in meme coins. So right now, let's say there is 1 million active people in meme coins. 1 million people have to put their attention, and what they tend to do is focus attention where other people's attention. So Murad tweeted about a bunch of tokens, they all go up because everyone's desperate for the banana zone and they want, so attention moves around. So even though there's 10,000, none of those get attention. The real game is capturing the attention. So then if you capture the attention and then the liquidity continues to kick in, I think China's got another press conference coming out shortly, tomorrow or something else, to talk about yet more measures. And we've got everybody else to start cutting rates and injecting liquidity. Well, then the attention focuses, tokens start going up, other people come in, they start chasing meme coins, then people go out the risk curve. Well, if that dog token's going up, then I'm going to buy this dog token. That starts pushing up, and then the game is played. It always plays out the same way. So you're attention is still a bit split, but you're kind of seeing who the winners are going to be in the meme coin cycle. Obviously, there'll be new ones. So the attention is focusing, and now you need just the other catalyst to just push it, and then everything blows.
Why do you go out there and take the risk of being publicly wrong on something like the banana zone that is everybody's dreams and hope?
Look, it's terrifying. It's really uncomfortable for me to do it. I don't need to do it. Yes, of course, it helps promote a business and blah, blah, blah. But I don't need to take those risks. Most people don't. And I do it because I've been in this space for a long time. I've got more macro experience than pretty much anybody else. And things are so fucked for so many people that we talked about last time, that people can't afford a house. You know, the average millennial is 35 years old. They can't afford a house. They're not having kids. I mean, the rate of having kids is plummeting. The number of people who are not living in their own place, i.e. they have to share a place. All of that stuff is just showing how stressed people are. And asking them to save and make 10% returns on the S&P 500 for the next 20 years just ain't going to cut it. And so I can see how stressed people are. People are getting polarized. And I want to make sure that if I make money out of this, nobody turns around to me and says, well, why didn't we? Oh, it's the insiders. It's that. I did that before. With the crash in 2008, 2012, we all made money. And people are like, what the A, why didn't we know about it? And then it was like, well, why didn't we make money out of it? And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I have to publicly take a lot of risks by trying to explain to people the opportunity, how to navigate it, whilst also making sure they understand there are no certainties and that I am taking a risk by doing this and my own money's on the line. In fact, 100% of my liquid net worth and all of the businesses that I've built. Doesn't matter if we get the banana zone to me or not, as long as the adoption of the technology continues, because the value will go up. But the banana zone is that point that it becomes emotional, because you really can make a difference to your financial situation just by doing nothing. It's one of those rare moments. I was speaking to Stephen Bartlett about this. I'm like, some people, if they get this right, they start with enough capital. There's no point even starting a business when you're investing in crypto. You can literally not do any of the shit that you and I do. You could just buy some tokens and go traveling for 5-10 years and come back rich, right? And we just spend so much time around this space. You don't need to do any of it. So yeah, I want to help people. I want them to get to the other side. I want to be able to change people's lives and get out of the trap that everybody's in. Now, I'm not doing that trying to be hubristic or think that I'm some great hero figure. I just don't want somebody to come to me and say, well, why didn't we know?
In a surprising move, Donald Trump has appointed Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to head a newly formed federal agency, the Department of Government Efficiency. Musk's involvement has immediately sparked speculation about a surge in Dogecoin's value, especially given his history of integrating it into high-profile ventures like his recent space missions funded by Doge. Ramaswamy, a vocal advocate for disrupting traditional finance, adds to the excitement, making this announcement a significant boost for Dogecoin's potential. The combination of Musk's crypto passion and Ramaswamy's reformist drive could push Dogecoin closer to mainstream adoption. Crypto enthusiasts are already eyeing this as the start of a major upward trend, with Dogecoin and other digital assets poised to benefit as Musk and Ramaswamy begin implementing their plans. Now, let's return to Raoul Pal for more insights on the broader crypto market.
We start with the don't this up thesis that I talk a lot about, which is the majority of your capital should be in the top 3 to 5 tokens. So what I do personally is I then look at all of the price action between the top 3, Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, look at the cross rates and choose the strongest one. It has been Solana. And I've had that bet for a while and it's been the strongest trend. So that is why I have Solana. Solana has a good community, great UX, good tech, it's fast, it's cheap, and it has had some breakthroughs in chain usage, meme coins being one of them. The ecosystem is deepening and broadening, much like ETH was doing this time last cycle. So, okay, that's a great place to park a larger amount of capital because it's relatively safe. I'm a mercenary when it comes to capital, and because I've got so many followers, I cannot shill something because I happen to be on the board and I want the number to go up. I can't do that. So I was very careful about it until the price was proving itself. And then I could say, listen, the proof is here, it's outperforming everything. And I think, this is going to get adoption because of the reasons. And you had Adani on, who's fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you can see the technology and how they're breaking the internet down to its component parts and rebuilding the stack from scratch. Now, clever tech doesn't win. Adoption wins.
Absolutely.
So we're seeing the active wallets going up. We've seen stuff. It's early. We haven't got a big breakthrough use case yet. AI is bigger than anybody understands. Everybody is mid-curving this. You have just introduced infinite knowledge and infinite humans into the world. And the knowledge is not only infinite in terms of amount, it's also infinite in its wisdom and intelligence. So if we go back to the magic formula you and I have talked about before, GDP growth, trend growth is driven by population growth plus productivity growth plus debt growth. You're about to see populations declining around the world and growth declining. And it's going to go vertical because these things imitate and are more productive than humans. Amazon employs more robots than they do humans already. It's going to go vertical squared. We have no comprehension. When you've got agentic agents, agentic AI, that's like having people on Fiverr you can rent to do all the various component parts of building a business. All of this is coming. So that would make GDP go wildly up. I mean, wildly up. And then you've got the other side, which is productivity growth, because all the renewable energies and nuclear will lower the cost of electricity, and that has the multiplier on the AI, and you get this productivity growth. So we're going to go through la la land. So I don't know how economies work, but if we've got AI agents, I don't know how we build a business. What is a software business? It is copyable in 10 seconds by the AI. I just say, hey, my AI, hey, Kevin, I love Kevin's website. Let's take Jupiter. I just put it straight in. It will build that in minutes. And then I'll say, hey, listen, find me the best market I can launch this in so I can have a higher chance of success, and says, well, we're going to do it in Hindi. And we're going to also put it versus the price of gold because Indians do that. It'll figure this out 10 minutes. Right, so what role do we play? What is a business? I was speaking to Stephen Bartlett about this. This business is going away because we're going to one-to-one as opposed to one-to-many broadcasts. One-to-one is speaking to an AI and building an AI of me. I've got the video version. It's not good enough yet, but we've got the audio version up and running, which will be launched soon. So what does that mean? How do we adapt to that? We will adapt, but we have to figure it out. So financial markets. Well, AGI just means it's better than all of us because it has all the knowledge of all of humanity, plus it can read every chart, plus it can... Okay, what the as Beeple said to me. Beeple, he asked me a brilliant question. He's a very funny guy, and he's just like, yeah, Raoul, I'm wondering if somebody discovers AGI, they just win markets and they become 10 trillionaires. How does that work? And I'm like, yeah, that's the end of financial markets. What is a financial market? Do it grow by GDP? What is a public company? I don't know anymore. If I think about the product cycle of these software companies that build by agents, that sounds like ICOs and tokens are the only way of having, if you go back to the meme conversation, memes can last a day, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. Okay, that's much better way to allocate capital to software that can be disrupted instantaneously. So I just think we don't know how the economic system is going to work. We don't know what role we're going to play. I'm not of the doom, we're all out of a job and we're going to be sitting at home in our underwear. I'm just like, everything is going to change. Once you have abundance of everything, energy, knowledge, labor, then what is the value of money? And therefore, make as much money as you can now,
Or what will the life of someone who doesn't make it big in the next 6 to 8 years look like?
We don't know. And anybody who says they do know is lying. We have no idea. There'll be state support, probably. The skills that you are learning on the internet, being part of community, I think that is the future. We talked about this before. The Yatsui's idea of universal basic equity, I think, is important. I think that's what meme coins are proving out. I think that's what NFTs are proving out. I think there's ways that we organize humans to be social online. That's what we like to do. And that there's ways of being a community member that you can earn money and pay to promote the thing. That's what meme coins are. We're seeing this already. It's kind of everywhere. We're seeing it around Iggy Azalea. Now, this is a pop star who's come to the space that's using this medium. These are all experiments. But don't judge them, observe them. It's happening.
Raoul Pal emphasizes a balanced approach to investing in the crypto market. He recommends building your foundation with solid assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum while strategically allocating a portion to high-potential coins in the banana zone for those seeking explosive gains. This method balances the extreme volatility of meme coins with the stability of established cryptocurrencies, helping investors avoid FOMO and the pitfalls of risky leverage. Pal's advice: stay patient, stay smart, and invest strategically to navigate this unpredictable market effectively. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.